the suspense over Salman Rushdie's participation in the Jaipur Literature Festival ended on Friday, but the drama certainly didn't. Authors Hari Kunzru and Amitav Kumar read out a passage from his banned book, The Satanic Verses, to lodge their protest over Rushdie's absence before they were stopped by the organizers of the festival. An hour later, writer Ruchir Joshi and poet Jeet Thayil repeated the act of defiance. They too were stopped by the organizers. Remember, Rushdie had called off his Jaipur visit because he said there were threats from the underworld.
Unless we come out strongly in support of Rushdie's right to be heard, his right to speak to us at this festival, we might as well shut up the doors, empty this hall and go home. This is why Amitava and I will be reading what we're about to read. From the Satanic Verses. Question: what is the opposite of faith? Not disbelief. Too final, certain, closed, itself a kind of belief.
I think we've just been told this might not be the best idea to go on reading from the Satanic Verses. No. Sanjay is a good man.
I think the deed is done.
He has organized.
We're coming to you from Diggi Palace with writers Hari Kunzru and Amitava Kumar, who've actually modified their session in the light of what's happened with Salman Rushdie. Hari, what's the reaction really coming in from his friends and other writers?
Well, it's a reaction of disgust. I think we're all united in believing that this is a very bleak day for India. It's a bleak day for Indian literature. Freedom of speech is the very foundation of a free society and a democracy, and this is a blow against that, and we're determined to show that we won't accept it. You know, it's one thing for other people to keep their heads down and say, well, they're just coming for Rushdie. You know, it's Rushdie today, it could be any of us tomorrow. Let's be clear, there is a political dimension to what's happening here. Many people are saying that the unwillingness of many politicians to speak out strongly in favor of Salman Rushdie is to do with the forthcoming elections. Now, if that's true, I think that's disgusting. We're looking to people of principle to lead us, and we're looking to people of principle to draw a line in the sand and say this is acceptable and other behavior is not acceptable. And if the politicians aren't going to do it, it's down to the writers.
All right. Thank you both and good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What should they about the banned books? I think they should not be banned. I think we should unban the Satanic Verses. ये हमारे देश में कलंक है कि Satanic Verses.
I think it's a real shame and a real pity that this controversy arose at all. I just think it's part of the ridiculous politics of the UP elections. I can't criticize the fact that he said no. I just think it's a very great shame that the Indian government didn't say that it would protect him and that it bowed down to this.
The festival's organizers, though, have distanced themselves from the writers. They issued a statement which says, and I quote now, "It has come to our attention that certain delegates acted in a manner during their sessions today which were without the prior knowledge or consent of the organizers. Any views expressed or actions taken by these delegates are in no manner endorsed by the Jaipur Literature Festival." Unquote. The Rajasthan government, however, has downplayed the controversy, and the police saying there the initial reports suggest that no verses were read out from the banned book.
किताब तो पढ़ा नहीं, किताब के बारे में कोई आर्टिकल लिखा गया है, उस आर्टिकल में वो लेखक ने उस किताब में जो लिखा है उसके ओपिनियन में के बारे में ये जो स्पीकर है उन्होंने जिक्र किया है. किताब पढ़ने का कोई प्रयास भी नहीं हुआ, पढ़ा भी नहीं है.
And theatre personality Girish Karnad says he is disheartened that creative freedom is being stifled because of petty politics. He was speaking to our editor-in-chief Rajdeep Sardesai.
Purely as a person of the creative arts, today do you feel disheartened in a sense that politics has taken over from creative expression, or is this a battle that will always have to be fought?
The two are not mutually exclusive. I feel disheartened, I feel depressed. I mean, what's happening to this country? I mean, we're supposed to have a liberal tradition in this country, and poor Salman Rushdie, his book has been banned, that has already been done. He's come here to this festival 5 years ago. He was allowed to come. Suddenly, because of some election, some group gets up and says, we can't have him.
But who do you hold responsible?
One thing is, I hold the state government responsible.
Yes.
It is the duty of the government to protect the rights of the citizen. You know, the moment, what's happening in India now is any group of hooligans gets up and says, we will stop the show, and the government says, oh, there is a law and order problem. This is not the only case. There are hundreds of these cases.
Now, Salman Rushdie may have decided to give the event a miss, but those already at Jaipur are getting ready to catch a glimpse of Oprah Winfrey. The American talk show queen is expected to attend the festival today. Reports say she will be wearing a sari again.